Hi, Yucatan. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm excited. I did already technically play through Botany Manor since I've just posted up the review yesterday, but I am excited to play it over again. It was a lot of fun. So we're gonna get started with this. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's week has been well. We made it to Wednesday. This is the middle of the week. I feel like Wednesday, it's like once you get past Wednesday, the week is pretty much like, it's like finally it's the weekend. But welcome to the stream, you guys. I don't know if I have any, let's see. I guess I usually try to do like a check-in for the day. Like I think my day today is pretty good. Like yesterday I was kind of like out and about doing some things, but today it was really chill. So yes, I'm excited. Okay, I'm just gonna restart. Hi Sarah, how are you? How's your day going? And today is also like really nice outside. I did also went out. I have actually went out for a little walk this week too, so that was nice. 1890 Botany Manor, Somerset. And I realized it's like actually the weather's actually getting better around me. It's not freezing cold because I was out. I went out last week to hang out and it was so cold. I was like, why is it so cold still in spring? But now it's feeling warmer. Yeah, I'm doing good, Sarah. Thanks for asking. Okay, so let's get started. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett, let's make sure I always like turn these over just to make sure there's nothing on the back. Okay, so we have our parcel addressed to Arabella Green. It is our herbarium. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal for Gat Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. All right, we have our herbarium and I think that's all we get in this room. Is there anything else? I thought I saw something to click. Okay. Now we're going into our first area, you guys. I'm contemplating if I want to finish this all on stream. I feel like I can, because it's not a fairly long game. So I am pretty sure we can get this done today. Since I pretty much kind of remember. It's like I wouldn't say I remember how to do all of the puzzles, but I feel like I'll end up getting stuck again for some reason. But these aren't too bad though. Okay, so we got our first plant. It's the windmill wort. All right, so okay, place pot, add soil, all the things you do when doing planting. Honestly, this game is like if I had a green thumb because I have no green thumb and it always makes me sad, or mostly just because I feel so neglectful with plants. I don't water them like I need to, you know. Okay, so we're going to take a look around. It's very foggy in here. Actually, I think there was. Let's start over here, I guess. Oh, really? So let's see. For how I started, I do all these myself. There are like you can find like Etsy packs for like the starting soon screens and like the overlays and stuff. But like I am like more like I like to be creative. I don't know. Like I have like a little like graphic design type background. So yeah, I've done these on my own, but I use OBS to stream. And you need a capture card and a mic. I feel like I can do a checklist. I can do it. I was supposed to do a video on this. I kept forgetting to do it. I can do a video that's more in depth on like how to start streaming if you like. I can do that. I love sharing information. Okay, let's open the herbiarium. But that sounds awesome, Yucatan. Is it gonna be under this account? Because I follow you then. Okay, let's see. Important clues get added to the herbiarium where you can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. All right, so we got our first clue, which is the wildflowers clue. This is another one, which tells us that it's a volcanic flower and what degrees. So we can add that clue too. I like to add the clues as I go. I'll make sure to remember to do it because I was supposed to. Someone else asked me the same question. I get very easily sidetracked. Or also if you're on Discord, I can also send you things on Discord too if you want. I can like let you know on Discord. Okay, Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. All right, so this is something that this plant will solve. On my hike, I came across the windmill worts, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. Okay, so this greenhouse is also very smoggy. Let me just double check what that temperature was. So we learned the plant. Did I put it in the book? Let me make sure to add that. All right. Okay, so this is grown in Sicily and it's a volcanic flower. So that means 60 degrees Celsius over here. So let's take a look at this other direction. Okay, now we go back to the flower. And now we've grown our first plant, you guys. That should get rid of all the smog in that greenhouse. Alright, we did it. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains an air purifying quality so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Right, isn't it? Oh, I love how it like moves too. Okay, so we're done with this area. We can go into our next one. And I'm playing this on Xbox, you guys. This is also on Xbox Game Pass, if you guys want to check it out there. But it's on Nintendo Switch, PC, PS5. It's on all the consoles right now. Alright, I think we got everything in that greenhouse. So we have a key to the front gate, and then we have this note from us that says, I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell, Arabella. Alright. Let's just give the bell a ring just because I just like doing that. Alright, so this is our family house. I just love this. The scenery is just so nice, you know? I love the sound of the birds. Alright, let's open up the manor. Now we are home. It's so nice. I just like bouncing around. All right. So let's see, my dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I would never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany is in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. I love seeing these little areas and just sitting. Okay, let's go into the matter. So we have our new area and we have a letter here. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip the thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time is indeed past, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years that we would be writing to each other in our fifth decade about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Fifth decade. You know, this is what I think is so interesting. There's not a lot of like characters that are in their 50s like in video games. So I think that is really cool. She's a seasoned woman. She's well traveled, well read, all those things. Okay, so we got two new plants added. So we have the Fulguria and the Ash Plum. So let's see. I came across the Fulgurium when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. And it's located near the grand staircase. Okay, we have something here. Okay, this is issued for return journey. This is our return ticket. Okay, we got our plant seeds. Okay, next, let's look at these little photographs. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to sorry. Sometimes I read faster than I'm reading faster than I'm talking. I purchased a new camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry, though I'll have to investigate the camera settings. Okay, we have a well-lit photograph. I'm very pleased with this picture. It looks like I'm getting the hang of the camera. The picture is so dark, impossible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. Okay, that would be a clue. Let's add that in here. I'm going to plant. I'm going to put the seed in the soil since we finally got that. All right, that's done. Look at the ducky. Okay. I think we go into this next room. Let's see, we have this. Some ancient Celtic tribes practice a coming of age ritual. This means that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had Pink Gamer. Oh gosh. I'll send you a link for it's Pink Gamer, but I'll send you a link for the Discord or whatever. Like I have a Discord too as well. it should pop up on here in chat if you want to find that. But I'll yeah, it's the same username though. Or you can find me on Instagram. Let's see. Flower in the woods though, not just any flower. Of course, the gatherer had to find a Flagoria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. All right, there we go. Another clue. Okay, so I think we're done here. Any letters? There's another room here. Okay, this is the spot where it's the flash. So let's stick that plant right there. Oh, we got another key. The back terrace. I see a letter. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I have been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think the storm must be coming. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Is that a warning or a threat? Okay, so we have flash powder. And it says chemical composition, potassium and magnesium 2:1 ratio. Okay, so we did pass by that area with the beakers. All right, so let's add these clues in, and we just have one more. All right, I'll make sure to check it out after stream. Fill the container with flash powder, close the container, press the button connected to the camera and the luminous flash lamp, and witness a bright flash. All right. Okay, that's our last clue right there. Okay, so potassium and magnesium should make our flash powder. So let's see, we have potassium. We need 2:1 ratio. And magnesium. All right, so the instruction said to add it here. And I think we have to click this, yeah, close that. Yep. I didn't mean to put that there. Okay, that should have been it. Yep, got it. Awesome, awesome. Okay, the Florigoria only grows during thunderstorms or the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. That is so cool. I wonder if there are any plants that are like this. I think I remember reading they said this was inspired by some real plants. These aren't real ones, but I think that's kind of cool too. So what I like to do is I take the plant back to this room over here. So I see they have these little things to place plants in. So I just walk back to this room in the front and do that. Okay, so let's check the herbarium. And our next seed packet is in the rose garden. This letter right here, let's see. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names required through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. So this is the family tree. Okay, so Arabella only has one sister. This is so cool, and I think it is so cool that she decided to keep all of their maiden names. Okay, so we have something here. I'm gonna go open up this back terrace first, and we can look at more clues. All right. So nice, so ambient. Okay, I think it says I think it's at the Rose Garden, so it might not be up here, the seed packet. Let's go down. There goes our seeds. Okay, we have an ash plume. Summary of the seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. Okay, so we have cow parsley, Blackdown Hills, poppy chatter gorge, buttercups, Stewart marshes. Okay, we have an ash plum, Wistman's wood. Okay, that's relevant to. We have the poster, which I remember said Wistman wood, and we have the seed log. All right, we're gonna plant this. Okay, it didn't bloom like it normally does for the other ones. So let's find some more clues. Okay, we did pass this one. The pyrophilus. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent wild and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophilus have learned to rely on fire is a crucial part of their life cycle. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophillies only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Okay, that sounds relevant to us, so we're gonna add that. Okay, let's do another walk around. Did I get a key? I don't think I did. I must have missed a key somewhere along the way. Oh, let's see. Oh, you know what? I didn't explore the rose garden. So I looked up here. There's nothing to really check out. This is such an expansive manor. Okay, we have a letter note here. Oh, I don't think I can pick it up with this. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They're the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family. My garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. I'm gonna leave this here. We're gonna come back for it in case there's something else we need to pick up. Yeah, that is locked. Okay, we have the kitchen key. And it looks like we have something else to see. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be the best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained. I was off on her fancy research trips. I'm so jealous. Okay, and then there's a shopping list. Oh, was there? That wasn't a clue though. That was just the servant. That was just a clue for Arabella. The servants are not too keen on me sometimes. Okay, so we have the key to the kitchen. We're gonna walk that way. Gosh, I'm so, and I forgot the ash plum, y'all. I just love this place so much. Like, oh, I wish this was real. Okay, I want to live here. Can you imagine like waking up in the morning and just like sitting out on your terrace, eating breakfast, reading? I would just, you wouldn't even catch me outside. All right, back into the house. Okay, we're in the kitchen. Let's leave that right there. So we got another clue. Looks like roasted chestnuts. This is a simple recipe perfect to warm those cold winter nights. You can use any edible chestnuts. They are easily foraged. The main difficulty with chestnuts is that they have a tough shell, but luckily they're easy to crack open with the help of fire. Simply place the nuts in a pan above the fire and wait until you hear a pop. This means that your chestnuts are nicely roasted and ready to eat. That sounds like our plant. We're gonna put that there. Okay, we see a fire. There's a fire going over here. Okay, got the seed to blossom, or not blossom, but start the process. I gotta see, dear lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career in botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Arntram. Number one hater. Okay, it says University College of London, June 1853. So this must have been when Arabella was younger and she wanted to study more botany professionally. I just think it's so funny that he's like, tend to your garden. And it's like, that is still a form of botany. Gardening, like, it's funny how things are feminine, but something is taken more seriously when it is like educational. I don't know how you'd explain that. I would say like I was liking it to like if you're like a chef, usually everyone says like women are cooks, but there are like a lot of the most famous chefs are men. So I think it's just very interesting topic for me. Okay, so the history of Dartmoor, given by our resident natural history professor. How the moor is once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area, cleared most of the trees for pastures using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story on how the moorland we know and love today came to existence. Alright, I believe this seems like something to stick in the clue book. Okay. What'd I do with that plant so fast, y'all? Stuck it right here. Honestly, this was probably if I would just be placing plants places and then be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Okay, there's something in there. And there's something in here, but I don't think this isn't something we need right now. Okay, I see a door back there. It's like a maze, this house. To someone special. Dear Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Okay, there's a garden. There's something here. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood, covered in moss. They would stand the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befall those trees in Wistman woods. Okay, so we got what we have gathered from our clues. Let me just pull this up. So the poem is something. Oh, we're missing something here. Let's go outside. Okay, we have a smokery here. Home smoking and curing. Using the home smokery, the type of wood to use in your smokery is one of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal taste and preferences. Burning wood from different types of trees produces different smoke aromas. This is due to the different chemical compositions in each type of smoke and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. So in summary, choose your wood logs with care. Okay, it sounds like something we need. It says that this plant grows with its smoke aroma. What's this? Just some food to look at. And I think that would be our last clue. Okay, so we have everything we need to deduct how to grow this last plant. So we saw that poem on the wall. It says Wistman specialized in oak logs. So let's pull the oak over here and put this in the smokery. All right, you guys, we did our. This is our third plant now. The ash plum is a pyrophil. Will evolve to survive with harsh fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards, the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Okay, we're going to take our ash plum. I'm going to stick it in the front. We have a gatehouse delivery. I feel like I'm running. Okay. It's like we have mail, we have mail. But first, I'm going to put this ash plume here. It's like so expansive how big the pathways are and everything. All right, we got a key to the orchard. Dear Lady Green, we are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchid gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. You are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage. All right, we got a new location. Let's see if I let me look at the map on here. Okay, so this shows us the ground floor. Okay, right here shows us the ground. So where the orchid is at 5. Okay, so that's when we first enter, there's like a pathway leading to it. And it looks like it would be this way. Yep, there we go. Okay, we got 2 new plants. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I will take no offense should they put your little one on your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. Cute. High in the mountaintops, so steep grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistles as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Okay, wolf glove. Oh, I thought I could pick up the piggy. Dear Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. A mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plum. Have you tried making sure there is fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker Esq. I love how Arabella has so many friends. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrients to the soil. I have found the following amounts work best with my different pots. Okay, the one I see is 97. Okay, we got pixie tears. Let's do nursery rhyme and pot notes. Let's see if there's anything here. Okay, in the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. Okay. You see, we have a foxglove, a red champion. Okay, let's see. Pixie tears. Tinner of iodine, perfect for repairing microscope slides. Chloroplasts are seen using a microscope. Okay, the pixie tears. Yeah, these are chloroplasts. The pixie tears does not have that, so we need to add sugar to get it to bloom. We also add that into the pot. Okay, we have that. Anything else around here? Just a mosaic. Illustrated history of England. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. That is quite interesting. Lady Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house. Although I am convinced it exists and we will find it one day, it won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. A hidden enclosure in the house. This is such a big place. Like it has to have more than one hidden place. Okay, there's this door here. Just a book. The Heritage Orchard. I'm gonna just sit down. Let's just sit down for a bit, you guys. I like these little seating spots just to like look at the area. I feel like I would just do that and have it on the background. I like the noises. Okay, so we have apples. Cider making and apple blending. All right, let's see. This tells you how much sugar comes from each apple. Oh, I didn't plant the pixie tears. Okay, but I see this little area right here to place a plant. Let's go back and do that. Let's see. I didn't go up this pathway. Lady Arabella, I have received a request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. Willie the Builder said I do not want to deal with ghosts. Oh my gosh. So this must be the aforementioned tower. I'm cracking up. I'm reading that letter again. Sounds haunted to me. Okay. Let's go up these stairs. Let's focus on the pixie tears first and then we'll come back around. But I do think there's something else up here. Okay, let's do pixie tears and we'll come back up here and explore. Since we know the solution to this one. Wait, there is missing one. It would be this or not. Oh man, maybe I put it in wrong. I have to double check my clues. Let me go back down. What's this? Okay, that sounds Like what we need to do with this. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this. I didn't even see this right here. Oh my gosh, I walked all the way over there for no reason. I have to double check my clues and see what I'm missing. Right, that's there. Now let's see, Pixie Tears. We have a nursery rhyme. That does not actually seem correct. The nursery rhyme, it says was the... I think that might not be correct. Let's see, pot notes. Okay, we got this. We got the chloroplast. Let's check the clues that we haven't found yet. Okay, so let's see. We have the orangery, the kitchen. Oh, there's a clue in the kitchen? Let me go back around. Oh wait, I don't know if that's for this one. Okay, we have the old tower, the cider garden. Okay, there's something here that we may have missed. We got this one. Oh. Forgot. Didn't look at this on the wall. Okay, so we have all these different types, right? So what we are going to do, let's go back around and let's add this one. Now we're complete. Okay, so the one note on what needs to be put in for sugar should says 97 grams, but I'm looking at this list. We're gonna have to do some math here. So let's see. Let's start with the knobby russet because it's 40 grams, and we'll work backwards from there. I'm gonna pull up my calculator. Okay, let's say 97, let's subtract 40, we have 57 left, right? And I just like to pick one. I feel like I'm wondering if you can mix and match what will, but let's see I do, let's say 35. Yeah, it looks like you can. Okay, let's do the knobby russet, and let's do the Kingston black in Lord Peckover. Jeez, these names. Okay, let's look at this. The knobby russet. Let's see, it looks like sickly. It looks very lumpy. So we got the knobby russet. Stick that here. Let's see what the next one looks like. What is it? The Kingston black and the Lord Peckover. Okay, Kingston black looks fairly normal to me. Let's see, that doesn't look like any of those. This looks like it to me, but maybe not. No, that's not it. That is something else, and I can't tell. Oh, it's the Dabby Knot. Okay, Kingston black. That looks like a normal looking apple. Let's put that there. And the Lord Peckover, which has a red center. Okay, that would be this right here. And that should be Should be the solution. 97 grams. If my math is correct. Would be so embarrassing if my math was wrong. Alright, we got our next flower. Alright, I don't feel like walking this one back around, so we're gonna just go on to the next one. The pixie tears no longer contains chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which is commonly found in the apples from orchards. Orchards. I feel like saying orchids or orchards. I don't know. I keep changing my pronunciation of that. It's like tomato to me. Okay, so we did that one. Now we're gonna do the wolf glove, which actually we have one clue for that, which would be this. And we also have is a very fear-mongering letter from the builder who doesn't want to use the windy tower. He doesn't want to fix it. Okay, now let's go up here. We also have to find the seed. Okay, so this shows wind test in the tower. Okay, this is a wind speed, alpine exploration. So it's something that grows in the mountains. Okay, it looks like there's a packet of seeds down there. We have a key to the painting room. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I have already written to the builder in the hope he wants to sort it out, though as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of our research. I don't suppose you could find another way into the bottom level. Okay, let's go around here. So we have to find another way down there. Dear Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Natty. Okay, we have a letter with the stamp from Natty. The stamp should tell us where. Letter from the Alps, and it says envelope with stamp on it. We need to figure out where the mountain may what the wind altitude is. We're back outside. Okay, we have a key to the painting room, so let's go there first. Hi Orange, how are you? Well, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Okay, so we have the construction of the manor, 1593, and then we have the overlay. Okay, let's see. Miss Green, your research proposal on the structure of coastal plants was of quaint interest. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set in botanical fieldwork, you might assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchids. I am sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend John Lindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or a familiar introduction to the study of the natural system of botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard is suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself, being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Respectfully, J.W. Surtees. These letters, I cannot. Okay, so this is Meadow Orchids Research Team, 1862. John Montague, Professor John Montague, and Montague, Robert Brown, and Arabella Green. Cute. Okay, what else is in here? Lady Arabella. I did too. I really did too. It was like, honestly, it makes so much sense because of the era that it's in, but I thought it was very, it did a really good way of balancing it, you know? Let's see. I was wondering if I could join Mr. Bennett into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. In your service, Mrs. Patterson. Okay, we have a symbiology study wherein the discerning reader will find a history of the use of religious and folkloric symbols throughout the art of the world. Okay, so we got Angus Day Catholicism. Okay, we have to look out. Wait a minute, I didn't even think I noticed. Wait a minute, the Mrs. That wasn't a. I didn't even notice. I don't think I noticed that part. That must have went over my head. That's why I was like, I need to go back through and reread some of these letters because I feel like I didn't connect the dots on some of them, you know? That is hilarious. All right, so we have. Did we get an extra clue in there? I don't think that was any clues there. Okay, let's go back to the kitchen. Because you didn't mention a scale. Oh my gosh, I thought they were. I didn't think that was a scale. So I thought it was. I was just thinking, oh, it's just I'm thinking that it's like, oh, her kitchen people, you know. I didn't. It wasn't unfair. Oh my gosh. See, this is how gossip goes right over my head. Okay, so this is the Catholic symbol, right? And we have the scale. Oh, and we learned about the priest holes out in the garden. I will tell you guys for sure, like 100. This part really had me stuck. This part had me stuck for a little second. Okay, I was at first I was like, what am I supposed to be doing here? I was so like, that is so scandalous. Wait, it was it okay, wait, you have it was it the card? The card was like meet them on the terrace, Mr. Bennett and Mrs. Patterson? Is that what you're saying? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, so let me look at the overlay of this. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is each room with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction. For this friend is the key. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. All right, y'all. Okay, so the clue here, which had me stuck for so long because I read. What's funny is walking through this, I read the prayer, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I read about the priest holes, and I was like, okay, so obviously this is going to be the opening spot, right? And then I was like, but how do you open it? And I was like, what am I supposed to do here? So we read the construction of the construction of we read the like the little, what was it, the housing diagram in the painting room, and it says that it was construction in 1593, and that prayer basically tells you that you have to use that year to open up this area, right? But for like, because I was looking at everything, but it was like some things it was like, wait a minute. And it took me a second. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck here. What am I missing? All right, so we got that open. So let's see. My Lord Green, thou hast ventured lightly in granting me refuge. Wait, actually, this is a little bit hard to read. Thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John and his establishment of the sanctuary Do it inspire all. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook up for the substance provided, a wholesome respite from Brother Michael's oft repeated fear of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. Yeah, me too. Cause I was like, I kept looking around. I was like, what am I missing here? And I was like, oh yeah, I did read that prayer in the beginning. Cause I was like, I see the Catholic symbols. I'm like, I know this is how you're supposed to go in. So now we have the orangery open and we got our seeds. That was such a clever little puzzle right there. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms in Stroud. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the society, along with evidence or research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. When the widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events, this month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. All right. Okay, let's see what we have here. Lady Mountaineers Club first outing. And let's see, here we got some coins. Souvenir coins. And this is a symbol we saw on the stamp. So Weisshorn, Switzerland. I think that is all. I know she really is. Like, seriously, I was like, I need Arabella's life, okay? She stuck to her motivations. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Weisshorn, Switzerland. We got a little book here. Today marks the beginning of an intriguing adventure as I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, and fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. So everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid, though upon arrival, I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed this out, Professor Montague laughed and explained he was simply testing us. A toggle sprint. Oh, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I get what you're saying though. Okay, so we're gonna be somewhat repair the stairs. I think this would be a really dangerous way to repair the stairs. I think we might have got 2 clues. Okay, we got a letter about the Alps. Yeah. Got the coin collection. Okay, everything is filled out. Oh, really? Well, you could go to sleep if you want to. You could time. This is a cozy chill stream, you know? Okay, so we figured out. Oh, wait, first let's plant this. Let's pull this up. Since we got the seeds finally, and we know where the location of the plant is. Okay, got the wolf glove. It's 12 a.m. for you? Oh, definitely. I figured it must have been a late time for you. Time zones are something else. Okay, so let's see. Mount Wisehorn is what we're looking for, and wind speed 40. All right. You can stay as long as you want. Let's see. Okay, so this is wind speed of 40 on the 4th floor. So we have to open one half of a window, keep one closed, and the rest open. Except for the last floor. All right. Let's get our plants. Oh, look at the view from over here. Okay, let's go. What did you play? What did you play Botany Manor on, Orange? I'm so curious. Did you play it on Switch? Because I don't know. I just kept feeling like it wasn't going to work on the Switch. Because it's been like everything that comes out on the Switch ends up being so glitchy. Okay, let's move up one. Oh, wait. Was that first one though? Let me double check. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Steam Deck? Alright. Let's go down. Oh, okay, we were right. I don't know why I thought that was a window. Okay, one up. Let's close the one of these up. Okay, I see it says one right there. One open. I don't think it matters which one. I mean, this one stays closed. Two stays closed. Yep. Okay, let's keep it this side. Yeah. This stays closed. We're going back up. This reminds me of a lot. Like, it feels like watching like a PBS show, you know? Like, it's so like educational. It just gives me very nostalgic vibes. The way you like interact with things. We got our next plant, you guys. Look at it. Oh, I can hear it whistling. This flower has long tuberous petals. The wolf glove grows in Mount Wisehorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. Mist. I don't know if I have heard of that. Oh, we got a gatehouse delivery. I'm gonna look that up. Is that a TV show? I love when we get mail because the music's still so like, what's next? What's happening next, you guys? Oh wait, we can go this way since we do have like a segue into the kitchen. So I'm gonna take this plant with me because I like to place them in the front room. So I'm going to do that on the way to the gatehouse. Oh, really? Oh, I'll check it out. Does this have me like itching for more plant games? Let's stick this in the window. All right, let's go to the gatehouse. I think even though lady Arabella is in her 50s, she's pretty sprite, especially with this house. I don't know. I noticed that you could place them. I thought I could get an achievement for it, but maybe I am missing one because I didn't get anything when I placed them, but I'm like, it has to be an achievement of placing all the flowers. So I think I did miss the one in the greenhouse. I was only doing the ones that I did like recent. So let's see. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear you. It has the same vibe. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I wonder if they were inspired by that game. Let's see. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock. Each time Jay visited is, I know some. Wait, let's see. Each time I visited, can I read cursive, you guys? It's been a minute, I'll be honest. Each time I visited, is I know some of grandmother's valuable items are kept in the secret vaults. The new code for the door is three initials of my name to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. So cute. They get the ambient sounds like so good. I'm so like I'm feel bad because you know what my one of my sisters was asking like she's like, do you think because my she was like you think talking about my niece like you think they can read cursive, like are they teaching cursive in school still? I was like I don't know. I don't think so. Oh my gosh. Okay, where are we going again? To the library and our sister's initials. Oh, I think you could tell means the other one. It was Lady Manor Mist, that puzzle game. Okay, so let's look at the family tree. So Elizabeth Ann Green. So that's EAG, but this says the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than your current. So I think it's gonna be Arthur Hawk. It's gonna be H. I was just missed. That does sound familiar because I that spelling sounds familiar. We're gonna go up to the library, y'all. So Elizabeth and it should be. I'm gonna say it's hot. It's gonna be her married name. Okay, we got our new area. Study. Oh, maybe that's why. That makes sense. Okay, let's see. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I'm keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you would consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. All right. The modern methods of teaching. Let's just have a seat real quick. Let's just sit down. Let's sit down again. Appreciate the view. I just this is just so fun to do. All right. Okay, next room. The library of my dreams, you guys. This is a dream. Okay, we got 4 new plants. Let's look how pretty it looks. Okay. Alright, so we have this little puzzle here. And I'm assuming it goes to grandmother's jewels, right? So let's see, we have a book here. Yeah, I just have a little sit, you know? Okay, let's see. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her. Shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make. It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest call, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Clever fox. Oh, for real? I almost like I kind of got it, but I didn't get it. You know, like at first I was like looking and I was like, okay, I think I know what it's supposed to be doing, but then I was like, wait, maybe this is wrong. And then I ended up getting it after like playing around a bit. Okay, wonders of the night sky, because I was like the symbols matches that symbol. Let's see what else is in here. So we got this book. I don't think there's anything else in here. Up the stairs. I should have mentioned that because I was like, I feel like I need a notebook for this. I just was like, okay, remember, I would take pictures at some parts. I would use my phone and take pictures so I could remember because I didn't feel like going back and forth. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while, the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. I love reading fables like that. Okay, but you see, one bright morning. Okay, the fish is the morning. The fox said one evening. It started with, there's something here. New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, 4th January 1860. Supper is at 6 o'clock. This is an old invitation. Good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. T. No, not married the fish. That is so funny. I was like, why was the wife so greedy? It's like a monkey's paw, but like at least no one died. Okay, so we have the hare and the tortoise. At midday, a tortoise and a tortoise, a tortoise and a tortoise, I mean the top. A hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win and underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." The famous words. Like, why did the hare decide it wanted to lay down? The rising sun. Okay, this is another symbol. All those books had the symbol down below. Let me open up my book. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. Okay, it says grandma's vault is the location. Okay, y'all. We got our clues. Let's see if I remember what I read. Okay, so we're gonna start with the day, yeah. And then I know the tortoise was like, oh, like how long did the hare decide to go to sleep? Okay, let's see. The fisherman's story was morning, one bright morning, right? The hare was midday, and then the crow was at night. Then we got nights. Okay. Ooh. When I first did this, at first I was kind of clicking around because I was like, I know it has something to do with the time. And then I forgot like what I inputted for a second. I was like, how did I get that? Okay, Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London after an esteemed early career as assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and a mission of one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnean Society. John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus at his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science and to consider it an amusement for ladies and rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of men. Oh, I just can't. Sorry, I cannot. Linny also challenged the Linnean classification system and proposes many changes. What year was this recorded? Oh, I don't think it says. For the weekend of May. It doesn't say. But it is an old newspaper. Botany is only for serious thoughts, you guys, of men. Oh my gosh. But so from what I'm gathering, it seems like it seems like Arabella got her botany passion from her grandmother because her grandmother studied this. Okay, so we have the nightfall seeds here. I just think it's so funny because it's like it's like such a double standard. Like women garden, but they aren't allowed to be botanists. They have more of the forethought. Like it's like they have the experience of it. It's so interesting to have such a narrative like that. Okay, so study. We got a key to the study. Did I get everything in here? We do have these like sunset paintings. All right, all right. We got into grandma's room. Now we're gonna go to the study. Let's see what we got up in here. I don't see any jewels in there. I thought it was like really valuable things. Oh, we got no seeds. So true. Okay, so judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Okay, we only 2 clues. Should be an easy one. Red tree pox. Okay, is tree infected with red tree pox? Many small red spots will be visible from the bark. Okay, hypoxylon. Black patches form in the bark. It is usually a sign that the trees are lacking in hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. Tree disease. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings in the bark and roots the parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieves from the soil. Eventually, it will cause the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There is currently no known cure. Okay, that looks like the tree we have in the front room. I don't know how we grew a tree in the front room, but we have one there. So Arabella is magic, y'all. I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Here we got mushroom food sources. Just like the plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. But it's underlined, it says not always the case. Alright, y'all, so I think I have an idea. The Meadows of Orchard. Oh, by Professor J. Montague. This is the book that we help him write, study for. My dear friend, I have been pondering these last few weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish a herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. She doesn't want us to put our name on our book, y'all. The book that we worked so hard on. We got eggs. It is so sad. Because, I do wonder, like, I know this is like another train of thought. Like, how many things were done by women we just don't know about because of prejudice and all of these things that put you down, you know? Exactly. Let's have another seat, y'all. Let's ponder patriarchy in this game. Oh, goodness. Can you imagine changing the name of our book to have our uncle get the credit for it? All the hard work, all these flowers have been growing today. Pass that on over to somebody else. All right, so we got this. Um, we got that plant. We need to grow it. Was there a thing in here? I don't recall. Since I passed by the little planting pot spots, but I haven't seen any in here. So let's go down to the front room because we do need to go down there anyway. We already know what. Oh, let me add those clues. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, mushroom book. Okay, we got this filled out. Now we know what to do. Not much. So we got our tree here. Let's do our plant. Oh, this willow. Maybe this. Oh, we probably should put soil in there first, right? Oh, it's some water. All right. Okay, for a second I was like, wait, is it gonna work? This was an easier puzzle. I want to know how we got this tree up in here, okay? How do we do this? We just planted it, it just grew? I'm pretty sure it's possible though. The sapphire gloom is a wildly misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees and is opposed to popular belief. The mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. You kept not ordering the first few. Oh my gosh, so understandable. Okay, we got the tree was blocking this door down the hall. So we're gonna go in here. Got a new area. Let's see what we got up in here. We got the attic is locked. Could have another seat. This place is so huge, crazy. Okay, dear Arabella. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. You know, at first I also for me though, when I did the flash potion, I was placing it inside of it but not closing up the front. So I was like, and then what am I doing incorrectly? Like I did all the potions and whatnot. Okay, let's see. Dear Arabella, I was taking a long walk. I feel like my headphones like a little tight. Let me just. All right. Dear Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention of it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Brook chalice. We got the trapped fairy. Okay, let's just take a look at everything here. The cradle fern and those eggs look so familiar to the eggs we saw in the study room. What did we get a plant of? Let's check our herbarium. What should I be focusing on? Okay, let's see. We have the nightfall. We can start with that. Did we get any other clues? Double check. I don't think we did. Let me see. Okay, we have a letter about beads. We have a fern. I don't think any of those things correlate with the nightfall. Before I do, I'm gonna just see what other clues we got before we start. Let's go into this room. Let's see what we got. We got a key to the attic. Okay, we have river swimming this season. We want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have declared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all. We have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Somerset have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Co. Thank you for your continued support. Hey Joe Allen, how are you? How's your day going? Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed free. How's your day going? So we're like, I think we're at the midpoint, I feel like. Peace and blessings to you too, Joy Allen. I hope your week's been good. I've been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. The River From was also affected by the waste. Though oddly, the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. Alright, mysterious. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Dear Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your friend, Marianne. Okay, I think we haven't picked up plants up yet. And we have temperatures here on the River Somerset. Okay, let's go to the next room. I think we have like a lot of clues to gather and put together. So let's see, we have, this is about the brook chalice. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We're specializing in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, duckweed. Make an appointment today. All right, so we just read that letter. Let's go forward. Okay, we got several clues for this. I want to just place these so I don't get mixed up. Okay, so we have the letter about weeds. We have river truss. Yes, leave the brook chalice alone. Okay, we have the government notice. River poster. We got weed removal. And I think we need one more. Okay, so all those things are related to the brook chalice. I think this might be the brook chalice itself or not. Okay, it's the cradle fern. Did I pick up the brook chalice already? I must have. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, it's located in the attic. Okay, we have the key to the attic still, so we're gonna have to go pick that up. Looks like we can do this one next though. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. And we have signed this letter. Okay, so wildlife protection letter. That sounds like it goes with this. Not sure. We might have to double check that one. We don't have the seed yet either though, so we're gonna have to go pick that up. Okay, let's see. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy until nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy woke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Okay, so that matches that picture we saw out there. Kitty, my dear Nova, never forgotten. It was so cute. Arabella, she's so real for this. She's like, no kids but cats. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I'm not sure if it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young men showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and education in, let's see, erudition was devoted to them, and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see the specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Seriously. Essence of Aronica flower for sprains, strains, and joint pains. What else we have here? Tenor of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flashes. Dear Arabella, here is our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it is a complex job best left to the professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. Okay, we got to fix this plumbing in here. What else we got? Provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. It can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Okay, we're gonna come back in here. Lately changed. Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, oh, this is like another. Cause you know what? At first, okay, I feel like one of these actually shouldn't be here. Petition. Well, let's see first. Oh. Oh, this associates with something else. That's the thing that likes the whistling. I think that might be the cradle fern, if I can recall. Okay, we're gonna do these one at a time. But for sure, I feel like it's either you write a lot of notes or you just have to really be mindful of, like, you have to like have it in your head everything you're reading, because it's like you'll read something and it won't make sense until you get to another spot and you're like, oh, okay, this is why. So let's see, we got garden curiosities, trap moths. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud, but if it closes in the morning, the moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Okay, that's resonant with the trapped fairy. So we got all these different types of moths. I'm just gonna make sure to note these to come back again too. And we have a moth spotting calendar. All right, let's go up to the attic. The sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the color of light. Oh, really? Oh, I want to know which one. I think after after the one with the scale, I actually didn't need, surprisingly, I didn't actually need to look at anything. But actually, maybe for this, the Brook Chalice, I did get, look, it was like I missed one thing. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is a different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists, they have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. Oh, for real? Oh, I weirdly enough, I got that one. That was such a fun. That was a fun one. Let's see. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing. For you to find a suitable husband, I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins, William and Thomas, may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Agnes. Mind your business, Aunt Agnes. Oh, I saw that. I saw the hanging thing. I was like, oh, I think I know what to do here. Oh, we got something. Is that rude to Aunt Agnes? I don't think so. I think it's rude for her to say that to us. Yeah, one of these should not be here. We're gonna have to go back through them. It looks like maybe government notice. Something isn't correct here. We're gonna have to figure out what it is. This month in conversation with Professor Montague, leading experts in British metal orchids, in his words, every plant, every leaf, and every metal holds secrets, waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of their mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of metal orchids and other botanical wonders, with decades of research and numerous publications to his name. Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the, I cannot pronounce that, y'all, or hood marsh orchid. Oh, that's what we helped. We helped with that. Okay, we got the letter. Rusty Pig, I need you. We're gonna have to go back through. We're gonna do the Brook Chalice first, but we do have to go back through our clues because we got if we're missing something. Something's not connecting. Can I place this in here? Yeah. Okay, I see letters about weeds. Let's reset these clues. Oh, I think I figured out which one it was though. Okay, so let's see. This is correct. River Trust. That should also be correct. Government notice. Not the petition, because it said something about wildlife. I don't think that has anything to do with our Brook Chalice. And Bath Geyser. That should be it. Okay. I just saw like the petition was like river, and I just associated it with that. Oh, let's plant this first, and we're gonna come back in to the bathroom. The fern would be the cradle fern. The Brook Chalice, everything associated with weeds is for the book. No, okay, I am just, because I'm like that too. I'm just happy I'm not the only one. Because I'm like, I legit just played this like I just finished playing this. So I was like, at the beginning of the stream, I was like, I'm not sure if we're gonna finish this because I don't know if I'll get stuck again. I pretty much remember it, but I don't want. I feel like I end up like, I think I should. No, that's not right. That's not right there either. I was like, But it's like I don't want to like try to rush through this because then you get that's when you start to like miss notes and whatnot, you know? So I was a little bit like, let's see. But this is I'm actually still kind of recalling some of the things. This is so fun to replay. It is I'm really enjoying this playthrough again. Yeah, me too. I was actually sad. I was sad when I was done. I don't want like some type of DLC or something, you know? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we need to remember the temperature. Let me go. Let's wrap around. Let's go back. Go back to that wall in here. And let's remember. I feel like I remember. Let's see. Okay, because on that little paper, it says it says the river from it says river from was the only one that did not have the rust pollution, and it was so I'm gonna believe that was the temperature. That was the one that excluded. So we got the rusty pig placed inside of the tub. We finished our fixing the pipes that the plumber said we wouldn't be able to do. Okay, 25. 25. Should be. Should be it. Let's see. We did it. We did it, you guys. Imagine someone walking into the bathroom like, why are there plants in the tub? I'm a botanist. Seriously. Okay, we got the Brook Chalice, you guys. The Brook Chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their pounds to be weed free. What I also really like about this is I like that the plants that she is like researching are something that can help society. So we got like the one that's like there was fog, um, and it was so she can use like the windmill warts can be used to like get rid of smog in the city. You know, I think it's really cool. Let's see, which one should we go for? We have all of the clues. Let's see. We have the cradle fern here. I think we have all the clues for that. We also have the nightfall. Let's do the cradle fern first. Okay, so cradle fern. Let's see, we got the fern painting. We got melodies. I think we might be still missing something here. We got the bird eggs. We need to figure out sight of plants, trap moths. Let's do the nightfall. Okay, we got the fairy painting. You have the fairy story that goes with the nightfall. Trap moths for nightfall because it closes at night. You have the moth posters, the moth calendar. Sight of plants. Oh wait, yeah, I think that will also associate with that because you're trying to get it to bloom, and it says apparently the plants can know color, so we can like trick it into blooming. We are missing two though. Let's see, we have the bell tower. Um, we have the library. There's something in the library. And what else? I'm gonna go back into the library. Yeah, we're missing 2 clues. Oh wait, no, looks like we're missing 3. Oh no. Yeah, it's just 2. So the bell tower. I believe this is the bell tower. Remember we saw the little bells up here. Bells. I love it. Okay, so we have this here. And this is telling us bird calls. So we just have to figure out. Oh, you know, actually, I think I already know. Well, actually, I do still need to go back into the study. So we're gonna go back to the library because we have to. So it looks, what I recall, what we learned about the fern is that it says that there are, it reacts to the sounds of the nature that is around it. So we just have to remember what bird lays its eggs in there. And so this picture that we saw on the wall has these bird eggs in it. So we're gonna go back to the library, to the study, and look at those eggs that we saw and see what the name of the bird is. Okay, so this looks like it, yeah. Crested owl egg. All right, crested owl is the bird call we're looking for. And we missed the clue here in the library. Let's see what we're missing. It says the library didn't. Let me just check around. I'll look back in the study too, just in case. All right, Yucatan, have a good night. Thanks for being in the stream. Yeah, it's somewhere. Maybe it's upstairs. It could be upstairs. Let's go check upstairs. Okay, we read that. We looked at this letter over here. Have a good night. And we also read this book over here, yeah? Oh yeah, I will. I won't. I'll check it later. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's in grandma's study. We haven't, maybe we didn't look at those paintings. Oh yeah. I didn't look at the paintings on the wall. So it was grandma's study. Grandma's space is also a part of the plants, but oh yeah, so this is for the nightfall. We're gonna have to figure out. We have all these paintings here. So we have 2. Okay, that's the last clue there. Oh wait. No, we're missing something else. Oh. Weird, because I was like, oh, we already got that. We didn't look at this. So let's see, nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've been introduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Task for this month: monitor nightfall seedlings, rose planting list, collect field samples, seed collection. Wow. Oh, I just love it. Okay, so she was so inspired by her grandma. Okay, so we got all of the clues for this for nightfall. Grandma's research. Okay, so we're gonna do the cradle fern first, and then we're gonna come back around and figure out the nightfall. We have to go look at the moth that's associated with wrong spot. That's the attic. We're gonna come back around for that. Let's do the nightfall, the cradle fern first, and then we'll do the nightfall. And I'm like, put the soil first. And we got the nightfall, cradle fern. Get it. All right, let's look at this. So we're looking for the crested owl. E C D E G F. E C D E G F. Let's see. E C D E G F. Oh crap. Oh, it's still register. I did hit F, but I thought I hit E for a sec. Right, we did it, y'all. It has ballooned. Yeah, see, the cradle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest. In turn, the plant has grown depending on the owl's chime, like call to grow. Okay. We did it. Okay, now we're gonna do the nightfall now. Oh, gotta put the soil. I'm like trying to always get to the next step. Nightfall. I'm gonna water this. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go into the attic to grow this. But I will have to go back to the library to figure out the sunset time here. So we're gonna stick this here. Let's go back down here and look at this chart. Okay. So on this chart, let's zoom in a bit. We got all these different types of moths, right? And that trapped fairy picture, she had those wings of the garden tiger moth. But also I see this hummingbird moth, but which is what I associate with this time. But let's see, we got the garden tiger during September. Okay, so let's go back to the grandma's paintings. See the trapped fairy picture, it has the same wings as that garden tiger moth. So that would be the one that gets trapped in the flower. Okay, let's go back to the library. It says the garden tiger moth is out September. Okay, September, blue, yellow, orange. Are there any others? August, June. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Blue, yellow, orange, red. None of these. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Okay, let's go back. I just love this place. Okay, blue, yellow, orange, red. But don't forget. Okay, we got blue. Thank you. Thank you, orange. Orange. got that in. It should be good now. We did it. It looks so pretty. Look at it. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Trapped in a flower. You have a gatehouse delivery. Okay, since we're going to the front room, taking this. Putting this in the front room. We do have a few others, but I don't feel like walking them back right now. Oh, posture check for sure. You know, like if you're playing a game and it's like for me, I start to like cave in, like my shoulders start to like be like this, and I have to like actively be like, oh yeah, shoulders down, relax. I know, right? Same. You feel so giddy. You're like, yay, the thing I purchased is finally here. Okay, we got our new thing. We got a key. Formal garden. Okay, Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you. Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. Okay, we're going to the formal garden. I use like, it's like every time, because I use both the joysticks to like, you know, move around. Every time I like take my hand off, it's like I end up going into a wall. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Formal garden was towards the back terrace. So let's see if I can remember which way to go for that. Down, down, down the stairs. I love when you like going into a new area. It's just like, what's gonna be in here? I earned chapter 5. Okay, we got 3 new plants. Okay, let's see. Local man reports mystery signal. The gentleman farmer has reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from the caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave, and as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast. I might need to do an overlay. It looks a little small from here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. As I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern case from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or exercises in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. curiouser and curiouser. All right, we have a few things here. Actually, I'm gonna pause really quick, you guys, and take just a little quick break. Oh, you did? I just like to look at everything. So I'm like, as soon as I get into a new area, I'm looking for what the next clue is. Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick, y'all. And I'm gonna just take a tiny break. But we're pretty much almost done. I'm actually doing this a little bit faster. I honestly didn't think I'd remember all of this. Okay, 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I think I might have turned my headphone down by mistake. Okay, there it goes. All right. Bye, Joy Allen. I'm sorry I missed it. If you're still here, have a good night. Hey, that's kind of messing with the volume on my thing. All right, I can stay here. Okay. So, we're in the last chapter. So, we got see seeds over here. Thanks, Orange. Okay, let's see. Spring dance shrub. This flowering bush used to grow in the gardens but have completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. All right. Let's just have a seat. Let's have another seat here. I just love it. I love it. It is such a good job with the scenery. Okay, we're gonna just have a look-see around for any more clues. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. You think it is an affair, or what if she's a widow? Aren't you still a missus if you're a widow? I can't. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. We have a telegraph communications. I'm not gonna read all of this because it's kind of a little boring. Um, but I see thing that attention was what was written in that letter. Okay, let's see. No, I'm kind of down for there being a scandalous affair. But they're doing a bad job of hiding it. Why are they leaving all these letters around for us to find? Okay, so let's see. Tips of growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain blah 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 blah. This is more sciencey stuff. Colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. All right. Okay. Now we have garden pots. New materials for garden pots: terracotta, granite. Oh, really? That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense to me. I don't even think Arabella would notice. Sandstone, marble, obsidian. All right. Keep note of that. And we also see these little more chemical type things. I think working for Arabella would be kind of cool because she seems like she would not really like, as long as you're just doing whatever, she wouldn't really be on your back. The telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse. Since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it, there appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Jimmy. Okay, we got this here. Should we come back around? I think let's look at what clues we have so far. Just gonna open that door. Seed packet, side terrace. Bring it to me. See, so Fool's Emerald. Your nemesis. Okay, so far it looks like this goes here. This would go here. I think the note about the telegraph go there. I'm like, should I go to the, let's go to the boathouse first. I'll come back here. Let's go down. It's so pretty. I just like these little painting areas. Oh, what is that? Oh, art lover. Inspects Arabella's paintings. I was just about to say, who did these paintings? Of course it's Arabella. Yeah, I want to go to here. Oh, this is a game I want to be in. Hey, so we have this thing that Jimmy ran over. I'm gonna come back to that though. Let's go to the boathouse. Oh, oops, excuse me. We don't have the boathouse key. Let me go do some more exploring. We went in here. Let's go up these steps. There's probably something up here. Oh, got more seeds. I got the fool's emerald. What else is up here? Bioluminescence. In the dark corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as luciferin are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. Okay. Fool's emerald is a luciferin, which is what we're looking into. Oh my gosh, cats are so funny. Okay, let's put this with the fool's emerald. Is there anything else? Plant. No, I don't think that's right. I think that might be for pot catalog. That would be for this, I believe. I believe that's it. What else do we have here? Sincerest greetings. Dear Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into the adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. You know, someone said they feel like Arabella is queer, and I will have to agree with this. I don't know. I feel like she does have she feel like she would be. Some of these letters, I what I think is just interesting, like that one right there kind of makes me feel like she could be a lesbian. Okay, let's see. Boathouse. Definitely. I can see it. It's very interesting. I like it. We read all of these, right? It makes so much more sense also why she does not want to be married. Other than, you know, that she likes to dedicate her time to her studies. Okay, so we're gonna go. Let's just see, boathouse packets. We need the boathouse, so let's go. Let's go into this area. I guess we are missing a boathouse key. Wait, let me check in here. Did I miss anything here? Nope, nope, no. All right. Your nemesis again, Orange. Let's see. Let's go over here. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He didn't have to say anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctor. Since you said he cannot read a note, please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully yours, Hazel. You little jerk. Oh my gosh. I was on the edge of my seat in that one. I was like, what if I scare it away? Dear Miss Green, I have recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities. While I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All just aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, Professor Thornton. Oh my gosh. These letters, I can't. They were really so good at getting like these letters to make you feel things, like a lot of anger. Why are you writing letters to me? Why are you not minding your business, Professor Thornton? Okay, so this is a spring dance research, and this is also something we're gonna end up coming back to. It is noted. There you go, boathouse key. See, this is why I always look everywhere, but I think it is so interesting how they do these levels, because it's like I could have just like, okay, let's try to go to this area, but it wants you to go everywhere and then come back around. It doesn't want you to like just stay in one area and try to complete that, which I think is pretty like cool. Okay, so we have these birdies, and think about what kind of things they like to pollinate. Okay, let's see. I think there might be something else around here. Look at it. Let me check if I got all the clues here. So the rest, I see bird garden, boathouse, telegraph. Okay, we're gonna find that. Bird garden. Let me just look around here then. Birdie. I'm gonna stick this right here. Did it get the birdie? Okay. Let me go back around. I feel like either I miss. Let me go out here. Is there something out here? All right, let's go around. Maybe there's something around here we missed. Hmm, missing something. Oh, I see. I don't think I went in here. For garden birds, highest quality, attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, warblers with this seed prepared at the highest quality levels. Simply spread the seeds in an appropriate bird table or leading or feeding service and observe the delights. Okay, we got another bird feeder here. I'm gonna take this with us. That little bird, that little garden area was kind of hidden there. I think that might be gonna be here. Swing and chirp. Okay, so we got bird poster. We got bird seeds. Soil pH research. Pigment. No. Oop, something's missing. Hmm. Pot catalog. Not sure what I'm missing. Greeting card. Greeting card. Side terrace. Oh, I'm gonna go read that again. Oh, we're going back to the boathouse. Now I'm gonna move this bird feeder closer. The greeting card mentioned the sharp because I was trying to remember. Oh yes, yes, yes. From our friend, affectionately. I was just too caught up on the how she ended the card. I was like, what does this mean? Okay, where are we placing bird poster? I feel like pot catalog. One of these is not supposed to be here. Then side tears, plant chemicals. Okay, Pat the pot catalog. Okay, I just had a the pot catalog was telling us what type of plot pots it planted in. Oh yeah, what was I doing? I was getting sidetracked. Also, look what I'm about to do. I'll put that bird feeder down. Where did I put it? Where did I place it? I was like, I'm gonna place it close. Why did I pick it up to do that? Okay, I remember picking it up. We walk this way. There you go. So you just gotta, rewrite your steps. Oh my gosh. I remember when I was a kid, I would have put things places all the time and forget where the heck I put it. And I would have like, if I placed like a book somewhere and I would go crazy trying to find whatever I lost. It was a reoccurring thing. And I have to keep like, where I have to keep backtracking in my mind. Like, what did I do today that I left this somewhere? And usually I would find it, or sometimes I couldn't even remember. And I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna give up. And then I would find it. I thought that was a new area. Unlock. Okay, we got the boathouse open. I can't. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got this telegraph over here. Hi, and let's just stick that right there for now. Okay, we're gonna go into this little house. Anything out here? Let's have a little see. Let's just take the sights in for right now. Got our little tea, our tea and our toast. A little, looks like peanut butter jelly. Okay, we got the boathouse, which is so cozy, so cozy. Look, just look at it. Okay. Now let's look at what we got in here. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seed as far as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trust nature to lend a helping hand. Wood avens and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seeds with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It is known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. All right. Okay, we have classroom supplies. We have desk chairs, books, chalkboard, writing materials. Thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date for these school supplies. All the best, W. Foley. Okay, we got some cards. Hedgehog. Protected creatures. A mole that lives underground. Okay, a red squirrel live in nest high up in the tree. Sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. What else do we got? Which clue? The school desk one? Gray squirrel. The North American gray squirrel is larger than a red and with smaller ears. It forages foods but can also digest some seeds straight away. Shuffle the food cards, place the stack down in the center, place the food tokens around the food cards on the board, place the animals on the start tile, place chooses animal by rolling. I wonder if, can you actually play this? I never. Get the Meadows card, okay. So the red squirrel. Okay, we got an animal husbandry book. And we have the red squirrel. When it's asleep, it's 120 heartbeats. But let's. Okay, we're gonna be able to do this one. Oh, wait, wrong one. Okay, so weeds and seeds. Playing cards. We got board game rules. And animal heartbeats. Alright, we need the seed packet. I didn't pick it up. Oh, there you are. Okay, we're gonna plant the ocelot. Let's go back to our station. It's down here. Yep. I like glitched it out. Oh, that's the first time I've done that. Dump. Okay, didn't hatch. But what we learned in that manual is it likes to be taken back to an animal's nest and then it blooms there. So got this here. And red squirrels, we found out from those animal cards, like to take things back to their nests. Okay, so we have, when they're asleep, 120 heartbeats. I remember one of her friends mentioned red squirrels. Let's examine this. Okay, we got beats per minute, 100. Let's put that down. We're looking for 120 beats per minute. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Meadows Bliss. All right, that looks like the one. We did it. Fun. The oscillate depends upon the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. I'm gonna take this with me. Oh wait, I can't take this with me because we gotta take the telegraph. I'll come back for you. I'll come back for you, oscillates. Okay, we have this telegraph machine in here. Really? Not weirdly early. You know what's so funny? I saw a video. This person had like their Ring camera and they were like taking their dog out at 5 in the morning and they were like they got super scared by the Amazon delivery person and it was the funniest thing I ever seen because they opened the door and the delivery person just dropping the mail off or whatever and they just screamed like bloody murder and the delivery person was like what? I was like, I feel so bad for them because, like, can you imagine just you're up, like, oh, I'm doing deliveries, and someone's like screaming. You go up to someone's door and they're like screaming at you because they think you're like gonna get them. It was so funny. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this little um thing that broke the whatchamacallit, the lawnmower. Pick up. I do like that they put more emphasis on like the sounds of nature more so than the music. So it doesn't get too repetitive when you're like walking around and doing the puzzles. It only like plays like usually when you enter a new area or finish a puzzle. Okay, we're gonna put that there. This is so fun. lily pads. Let's just walk in here and see what's in here. Okay, we're gonna do this plant next. That's a cave plant. Let's pull up. Did we get all the clues? Oh, we got one more. Gotta look at that telegraph. Okay, I think plant chemicals goes here. Did we finish the other? Yeah, we did. All right. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Then we're gonna go do the last plant. So this is the Fool's Emerald. Oh my gosh. So funny. We're just going into our little cave we got over here. Okay, we need that telegraph machine. Where did I put it? Put it on one of these tables. There you are. Let me open it. Come on. Come on now. Very Stardew Valley having a cave. Okay, so we got this Morse code in here. So I remember the attention was K and A, right? So we're going to take this with us. Let's close this back. Okay, we're gonna take this with us into the cave. Here we go, here we go. Dash. Oh, y'all. Dot. Did I do it? Yes, we did it. This was actually the last one I did before. But I figure we can finish this one up first. It's so pretty. Oh, I didn't add the last clue. Oh, I thought you couldn't figure it. Well, you have to find every clue to be able to know how to solve the puzzle either way. But I didn't know you could actually like plant it without having all the clues. It is so pretty. All right, we got our last flower, y'all. We're gonna have to do some scientifical things. Actually, I think we need a new let me check it. The spring shrub. It says something about a pot catalog, so we need a type of pot for this one. Let me find. Okay, that was for the other thing. Let's look at this. Let's go back to the garden. Birdie, where'd you go, Birdie? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so we need this to be red because the robin is attracted to the red. And I'm trying to remember. Let's see. Let me go back to yeah, it's a little bit more like you have to really, let's see, soil pH research, pigment research. Okay, we got the pot catalog. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, we're not missing anything, but I'm trying to remember how I connected this one. Because that right there is the bird. Is it the robin, maybe? If the can said robin, so it would be the robin. So it likes red flowers. We got the pH chart. Oh yeah, yeah. The pH chart is what would tell us what to do. Let's go back to it. Okay, let's look at this pH chart. So they like red flowers. So we need a pH balance of 12 to 14. And let's see, seaweed, 13.2, in a sandstone, pot. Okay, let's go, you guys. All right, we need the sandstone. Let me just make sure I'm picking up the right one. Sandstone. Okay, this plant is a two-step process. We first have to get the bloom to turn red, and then we have to get the bird to pollinate it. Okay, this with the spring dance shrub. So it starts out white, but the robin only will pollinate a flower when it's red, so I can see it. Okay, so in that little pH chart, it said seaweed and a sandstone. There we go. It's red. Now comes the longish part. I'm gonna have to get this birdie to fly to this to pollinate it. Let's place it first in that spot we started at. All right, y'all. Now starts the process. You gotta put the bird feeder on all these little hooks. Get the birdie. So go to the shrub. We already started it because it's at the second shrub. So we just gotta pick up that first one. Just keep moving as we go along. All right, greedy bird. Let's go. Okay, he's gonna put this right here. Let's go around. Okay, flew that way. Didn't get past. Alright. I'm gonna have to go around it because I'm afraid I'm gonna scare it. Or maybe I can get away with it. I think we can get away with it. I see. Oh. Almost didn't. Okay. Let's put that there. Run, 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 run. Greedy birdie. Okay, it flew. We're gonna go around. I love the music during this part. Okay, we're gonna go to the next little be this spot, or is there a spot before it? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna place this here. Such a greedy little bird. But we need him, so. Okay, next one. It is so mischievous, the music. I thought this was such a clever puzzle because it's so different from anything else we've done. So it's like, it has a different feel to it, you know? Okay, now let's get this one. I was like, where is it again? Okay, we're gonna place this here. And then we're gonna go back around. Birdie, birdie. Where did I leave that last pot? Okay, the bird is right there. Okay, next spot would be right here. Oh, is it this one? No, it's too far. Okay, greedy bird. Let's go back around. It's so cute. Okay, birdie. Let's go around again. I like how it's like, I'll eat. I see you placing these, but you have to move away. Like, do not be near when I fly to get the food. I get so stressed out. Okay, let's see. Can I pass? Let's pick this up. Can I pass it? I'm kind of afraid. I don't want to mess up and make it fly back around. So we're gonna just take the long way. I don't want the birdie to fly. We have to start all over. Okay, this got one more, two more. We have two more little spots. So we're gonna place this here. He's shy. Oh gosh. Okay, next one. Last one. Oop, almost messed up. Did I get it? Oh gosh, I think I messed up. I didn't move quick enough. Oh no, I have to start over? No way. That's what I get. I should have backed away, but I was like, oh, maybe I could run fast enough. Darn it. I can't believe I did that. I got it perfect the first time. Alright, we're gonna have to do this over. That's crazy. Why doesn't he just run back to this spot? Okay, I think he went back around. I can't believe I did that. Oh man. That was on me. That's because I was like, I was trying to run so I can get a good view. I was afraid if I like I was gonna like miss it. And now we have to start over, it looks like. Let's see. Oh man, a lot of patience. I can't believe I did that. All right. Okay, little birdie. Let's do this again. Now it's being a little jerk. Let's go back around. Wow, I can't believe I pulled a tortoise in a hare. I was like, oh, we finished. We got this. I tripped at the finish line. Okay, let's get that last one and we're gonna swing back around. You said Z? How many tries did it take you? I can't believe I did that. You know, I was trying to be really patient with myself too. Because I was just afraid, I was afraid it would do that. Oh my gosh. I was like, man, I would hate to have to do this all over again, and look at me having to do it all over again. All right. All right, you little jerk birdie. Greedy birdie. Okay, let's try to do this again. We can do it. I also thought it took a second before it moved. I expected it to take a little bit of time, like when it waits to ready to move, but that bird flew all the way back home. He said, oh, you ruined the disagreement. You ruined it. He's getting double fed. All right. Let's be patient. Let's go back around. Okay, let's put through here. Greedy birdie. We're getting in our steps, okay? Arabella's getting her steps in today. All right, put this here. Understay, for real. Okay, let's go around again. That's so old timey. What would that even look like? It's gonna be like those pedal steppers. Like I feel like they used to have something. Well, actually, I'm thinking more like it's still more modern than 1890. Back it up, back it up. All right. Okay, we're gonna get it this time, y'all. At least the range isn't too bad. Wait, we got you here. Okay, so run, run. Got scared for a sec. I don't want to start over again. All right, let's go back around. That bird said, you have to work. If you want me to help you, you have to work for this, okay? Where we got the bird is right there. Okay, we're gonna place this here. Back it up, back it up. And we're gonna go around again. We're almost there. Okay, I'm gonna go around again. Gonna do a wraparound. Alright, we got one more. I'm trying to see where's the best spot to place. I feel like over here, right? Like here, and then we can back up. Maybe not. All right. Okay, we're gonna place this here. We're gonna go back up. See, I was trying to catch it, catch it, do the pollinating. He's like, okay, you did it. You have fed me, so now I'll help you. Got our last plants. Springden's shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of the shrub. So pretty. We got a gate. Go to the gatehouse. I'm just gonna bring this plant with us. Yeah, I get it, man. Oh my gosh. It is kind of scary. Actually, I think we can, you know what, no. I'm gonna go up this way. I feel like there has to be an achievement for placing all of the flowers in here. But I don't feel like walking back around for them. The rest of them. Okay, let's go to the gatehouse now. We have completed our herbiarium. Oh, really? Yeah, I might have to check it. And we did it. We did it. We helped Arabella with her herbiarium. Oh, okay, so you see this last Laura de May? She did everything here. Level design, game design, narrative design, programming, tech art. She was wearing hats and for the development of this game. I commend you. I'll see there are a lot of like publishing, a lot of women worked on this. Okay, crew: Chasey, James Bond, Daniel, Ashley, Courtney, Ryan, Atlee. Atlee is an interesting name. We have a chorus. I like this music a lot. I wouldn't mind this being like on a vinyl or something. Playtesters. Right? We did it, you guys. I wouldn't mind if they did like a part two or something, something in the same world. I feel like they could also, they do have like a lot of things they could do. Like maybe Arabella's student is doing her own book or something, something like that. Okay, we're 1 year later. Yeah, I really hope there's a DLC. Look at the bird. I didn't notice that before. Look at the little birdie. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is there anything else I missed? Oh no. I don't even think we can leave this room, can we? Nope. There are locks in here, y'all. Locks in the library. Herbiarium. This book is so pretty. You can actually buy this. Well, it's like a more like a sketchbook. They have it on the website for White Throne that has Arabella's name. He's being supportive. He was like, you fed me twice over, so now I'm indebted. Everybody has a herbiarium on their desk. And you got the windmill wart here. Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, Thomasina. Yeah, it's on their website. I wonder, it should, I don't know how their like global shipping is. We got an apple. A school bell. Okay, classes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot. Oh, because you missed like the teacher desk thing. That's probably why. I'm like, oh my gosh. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbiarium didn't get picked up for publishing. Oh wait, I didn't even notice that I said it didn't get picked up for folk. Though I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. I was just so happy in the end that she like has her book. Aww, I love it. Persevere, everyone. Even when you got haters, okay? Everyone was praying for her downfall. Now we get to teach others, and someone else can actually have a book published on botany. Aw, I just love it so much. It's such a good game. I like how you wrote the same thing as me. It's so good. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. Oh man. I really wish Arabella's book was a real book. I would buy it. This also kind of has me wanting to look at vintage like flower books. I used to be into like finding like old flower books and using it for collages like when I was in college and stuff. Kind of want to go back to that because I feel like it's so fun. I have no green thumb, but I appreciate flora. Yeah, and this is so good. We finished this actually. Let's see what time. What's our time at? Yeah, we're like about the same time I usually end stream. Yeah, this was so fun. I'm glad I got to share it with you guys again. It was fun replaying it. I feel like I would honestly replay this another time, but like I will let the puzzles like leave my mind for a bit. So like a year from now I play this over for sure. Oh, Victorian flower books? Ooh. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole. I'm gonna look that up. I really need a used bookstore around here. Cause like I remember when I in school, I went to school in Philadelphia. I found this bookstore that was like connected to like the library donated books there, and they had like always had a bunch of different types of books. So I was able to find like those like flower type books before to use for like a project. So I wish I had a like we had a good used bookstore around here. There's not really a lot in New York. That is so cool. But you're like, it is cool how they used to study flowers a lot more than we do now. That was so nice. Okay, I'm gonna switch over, I guess, to just chatting. I like the music on that though. Amazon has some modern ones. I may look into this, even though I'm like, should I be collecting more things? I have, I just love collecting. Okay, okay, but seriously, same. But I remember when I would come here to visit at one point, and I would try to look. I There was none, and then where I like, let me see, where I was at before was in Harlem, and the closest bookstore was Barnes and Noble. There was there was another bookstore. It was called Revolutionary Bookstore that had a lot of books there. Like it was like a variety of books, but they were really more emphasis on like I don't even know. It's like a more smaller vibe. But they didn't no used bookstores, and the ones that I did see, it wasn't like books I was interested in. It was just like random books. The place I would go to though for books is Book Off. But sometimes it's hit or miss. I haven't been there in a while though. Yeah, the Strand is basically like a Barnes and Noble, but like New York to me. They do have like the used book stands outside though, if I can recall. I haven't been there in forever. Yeah, I think more they do have more bookstores outside of like Manhattan. There's like a few in Brooklyn that I haven't gotten a chance to see. Like I know there's one that's like only dedicated to romance called The Ripped Bodice, and I think they have like, I can't remember. I think it's like a bookstore everywhere. I think it's called or something. There's like a few, but I really just like a used bookstore. I just like the vibe. Oh, I heard of Shakespeare and Co. Yeah, I love bookstores. I do. Bookstores are like, I can really just sit in a bookstore for way too long. It's been a minute. King John books. Ooh, this sounds so awesome. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've actually been into, because I guess like the last bookstore I would go to would be like Barnes and Noble, but it get expensive. Going to Barnes and Noble is like close your eyes, okay? I think I will look more into like older books though. I loved Borders. Oh my gosh, I loved Borders. When I back in Florida, it used to be like Borders and Barnes and Noble next to each other, but then the Borders got closed down, and it was just Barnes and Nobles, and then that got closed down. So then there wasn't like a bookstore in the area. I don't know if I've heard of Book Depository. I loved Borders. I thought it was more cozy than Barnes and Nobles because it was like they had more like the giant, like easy, like sitting chairs, and like the like environment just felt more like cold. Like it just felt more like I want to sit down and read. I was just like this music. I like the lo-fi versions of all of the Zelda music. Oh, I don't think I've ever shopped there. There's another I don't know if they're international shipping, but Book Outlet is also a good one. I got a lot of books from them once. They have sometimes they have like sales on like fiction books. So it's like 5.99 for like the paperbacks. Actually, I think it's 5.99 for all the fictions, like regardless if it was paperback. And they're like new books, but it's like the books that are like the like people that couldn't sell it or something. Like they get the offhand books. Yeah, this is Zelda. This is what is it? Lost Woods? Gosh, I gotta check again. This is Zelda Lo-Fi though. It's from I have it in the I have it in my little chat box where you can like put a link for it. I just like Zelda music. It's something so nice about it. I got a sign on Book Outlet. I got a signed copy of a book before the last time I shopped there, like randomly, and it was the best thing ever. I was like, oh my gosh, and it's a book I really love too. I'll understand. I honestly like for me after I moved and had to pack up the books that I had. I said, please don't buy any more books. I told myself do not buy more books. So I have actually been keeping to it, and I usually just do I do ebooks too. Even though I will tell like I will say I swore like when ebooks started becoming like a big thing, I remember thinking, why would I want to use an ebook? Like I have a book in my hand. Like why do we need it to be digital? And then when I was like it was like right after I got like graduated from like college and stuff, and I had a lot of free time, so I started like being able to download books, and I was like, okay, so I understand. Because it was like way easier when I have it on my phone to just read the book, and so like I could get through books like really fast, and then it's so easy to just buy like just get the book online and have it in your pocket, you know. And still now, because even like I when I read regular books now, I also get an ebook version of it, because like at night I don't have to like squint or like make have the candlelight by my book to read, since I just have my phone. I just usually put like the night light on it, so it's like the light isn't something that makes you tired. That's what I usually like to do. Like I put on like I think it's like an orange light or something. Oh yeah, yes. Yeah, I usually read on I switch between my iPad and my phone depending on where I'm at. I would use my phone though when I was on the train. If I decided to it was safe enough to sit and read. I don't usually like to be alert when I'm on the trains around here, because you never know. And I get distracted easily sometimes. But yeah, it was fun. I have been I there's going to be a new there's going to be a Tale of Shire, a book and a game inspired by The Hobbit. So I'm about to read The Hobbit finally. It's been on my to read list. I started reading it today. Oh my gosh, they are an experience so serious. Like once you have once you've ridden on the subway in New York, it's like a battle, okay? Like it is an experience for sure. It's too funny. But I always stay alert. But I'm just like I have to like, okay, the exits. Okay, who's on the train? Is there no one on the train? Okay, why isn't there no one here? When you get in the train cart, you're like, if it's an empty cart, something has happened on the train cart, so you should go to the next one. It's a survival. It's a whole survival experience. Yeah, I think the worst thing has been like if you're on the train and something, it's like a delay. You can't hear what the conductor is saying because they're always mumbling and the speaker never works. So sometimes it'd be like blah 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 blah, close, blah 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 blah, next stop, blah blah blah. I'm like, what are we doing? And then you have to ask someone like, okay, so what did they say? Can someone decipher what is happening with the train? It's so fun. Such an experience. I was trying to think. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Oh my gosh. I always get like a mini anxiety because I'm like, is it my stop that's messed up? Like, what's happening? Do I need to get off this train, go into another? It's crazy. I don't understand why the speakers never work. What does that mean? Does that mean like that something happened with like an escalation? Is that what that means? Oh, okay. Wow. I thought you guys had guardrails there. They're trying to get that over here in the subways. They're not. We have like no protection against the tracks, okay? It's been kind of crazy over here. So there is still a way. I've had that happen before too, and I've been on the train. Oh, okay. It's only at certain stops. Oh, interesting. Probably like the main ones, huh? That would make sense. I think we should have ours at the main ones at the very least. It depends, cause it's either I'm thinking I don't feel like cooking today, so it's gonna be pizza. For pizza from Trader Joe's or frozen pizza, and their pizzas are always delicious. I think I might do that. Usually I try to save that for like Friday. Or I could make like fried rice and I think we have like chicken something in there. I can't remember. We have something to go with the fried rice, but I don't feel like cooking today, so I'm gonna do pizza. So that's what is happening. But I did make sure to eat. I guess I'm feeling hungry now. I might snack too. Yay. 20. You know, frozen pizza is a lot better than it used to taste, okay? Because I remember when I was growing up, I hated frozen pizza. I wanted Pizza Hut or Domino's or anything else. I hated frozen pizza. But I really like the Trader Joe's one is so good. Like any of their pizzas are good. But yeah, I'm going to go eat and I don't really have anything else ready to do tonight. But oh, I think I might play some Animal Crossing. I've been working on my island at night, so I might do that. I might do that after dinner. But I'll be back for Coral Island. We are still trying to make it through the winter in Coral Island, so I want to get through that. I hate winter time in farming sims, I realize. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing Coral Island and we're gonna be chilling on Friday. Yes, everyone liked the stream. I literally, it's like it's so bad for me. I can't self promote for some reason. Like I keep forgetting. I always watch other people's streams, and they always say, "Make sure you like the stream," and they say it a lot, and I can never push myself to do that. Oh my gosh, Yucatan, you're still awake? Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, I hope you can get to sleep. I was just fine if I just okay. Sometimes I just like close my eyes. Just close your eyes, and then somehow you end up asleep. I've had that happen. Oh my gosh, it's the worst when you can't get to sleep, especially when you're trying. Thanks, Orange. Thank you so much. I'll be your hype woman too. You know I love supporting. I'm leaving stream now anyway, so hopefully you can get to sleep after. I'm like, oh, we all said night and everything. Oh my gosh. I know sometimes you end up having like racing thoughts right before you go to sleep, and it's like you think about literally everything but going to sleep. I don't know what it is. That's fine. I hope you can get some sleep. I know how it's so bad, like trying to get sleeping in the morning like a zombie. Yes, do. What are you gonna? Aren't you supposed to do a video on Control Orange? I'm glad you have fun, Yucatan. I'll make sure to message you on Discord. I'm excited for you starting your streaming journey. But I want to watch your Control. I've been waiting on your Control video because I keep looking at it on X on Game Pass, and I know I'm not gonna. I know I'm probably not gonna play it. So I've been like, I'm just gonna wait for Orange to play and watch her do it. I love watching people play horror games. I guess it's not really a horror game though, right? I've heard, but I love watching them. I will definitely be watching. Yeah, do your work first. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I do this all the time. I was like, bye. When I'm on the phone, I'm like, bye. And then I have like a whole nother conversation to start up again. This is just how it works, okay? This is just how it is. But for real this time, bye. See you guys on Friday. Get some sleep, Yucatan. And I can't wait to your video, Orange. But have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna wait. I don't know how long the delay for this is, but thank you. Have a good night.